What's up everyone, Sizzle and Puddin coming at you this morning, and I'm gonna let Brian introduce what we're doing today and where we are and all that good stuff, because this is his thing.
Yes, well, I wasn't expecting it to be so loud. We got up 2 hours ago, we've been driving, but we're in New York. We came to visit my family in Long Island, and today we're going fishing in Montauk. This is actually Montauk Beach on the ocean, and it's gonna be a beautiful day out today.
Huge waves.
We don't have these big waves in Florida, so Darcy's never used to them.
The water is not blue either.
And it's a lot colder. And but we're going to meet our friend Barry right now. I'm going fishing on his boat. He's a good friend of ours and a good friend of the channel. And I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do, sea bass or cod or something, but
boat ride.
Boat ride. We'll have a great time, and we're going to be fishing in Montauk, of course, and we're taking you along for the ride. So let's go, and we'll see you on the boat.
Let's go. We gotta put some jackets on.
Oh, we also have a hurricane coming. We came all the way to New York for a hurricane to come hit us like tomorrow.
Yeah, we're under a hurricane watch right now.
Yes.
Let's go.
So let's go.
Oh, it's a big sea bass. Holy smokes.
Whoa.
Oop. Nice. Heck yeah. Check it out, guys. First keeper fish on the Valhalla today. Beautiful black sea bass. That is definitely gonna be close to one of my personal bests. And you can see the jig that he just ate. We got a two-piece rig here going on that I'll explain to you in a little bit. But just pop that hook out. Fishing about 50 feet of water, bunch of boats behind us fishing. Really nice, but we're gonna go ahead and bleed this fish and get him in the cooler and catch some more. Day's just beginning. It's not big, but I got a fish. Feel like it's bigger now as it comes up. We're gonna find out what we got. I wrapped on your line. Big old bass. Nice.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm sorry. In your camera bucket.
That's
Whoopsie.
nice.
Whoopsie. Nice. All right. We're moving to a bunch of spots, spot to spot, and marking a ton of fish, but we just found fish that are chewing once again. So this fish is gonna be close to a keeper. Up here in Long Island, they have to be 17 inches long, total length, which is totally different than down in Florida. All right, those hooks pop right out. I don't think it's gonna keep. 16. Going home. Bye, dude. We got a fluke, and it's a knot keeper. But the species we're looking for. Just flip them, right?
Yeah.
You can flip it.
Yeah. Got it? All right. Another fluke of the boat. We're just making a ton of moves, looking for fish that are biting. Marking a lot of fish on the screen, but we're just not getting the bites, but that's why you keep moving. Keep moving until you find fish that are actually chewing. So we just got the first fish on the boat on the next spot, and this is a short fluke. They're so cool. All right, there he is. You see the eyes are on both sides there. Also called the summer fluke, right? There's all different names.
Summer flounder.
Summer flounder. The eyes are on that side, the brown side, and then he's got a full white side. Really neat. Interesting fish, and super delicious too. Hopefully, maybe we'll find one that we can keep, but let's let him go. Bye, buddy. All right, let's get lines back in the water. All right, this feels like a sea bass. We're gonna find out. All right, another fish in the boat. Beautiful sea bass. Looks like he's gonna be too short though.
Nice job, though, Sizzle.
Too bad I can't use these gulps back home.
Yeah, I guess you could.
Ooh,
Probably
shoot.
check it out.
Yikes.
Catch a ton of fish. There's not a lot of keepers quite yet.
Circle hook right in the corner. Can't use these gulps back home because our fish are too smart and they like live bait. But these work great. All right, there he is. Really cool. Let's let him go. Here he comes. Oh, I got two. That's why.
Nice.
That's why.
The back one might be a keeper.
Nice, he is a keeper. Woo! First time that I've hooked 2 fish on the same rig. Pretty awesome. And we're using a, what we got here? We got a Penn Fathom 15 LD here, paired with a United Elite composite rod. There you go. All right, let's check this fish and see if we gotta let him go. Otherwise, he's gonna stay in the boat.
Oh.
Nope. Jeez.
All right.
Not big enough. It's going home. All right, guys, so just to show you a little bit about what we're using here today on my actual reel here, this has 15-pound braid as a main line, but on top of that, there's a top shot of 50 foot, at least 40-pound fluoro, I believe. And then we've got a big old snap swivel here. You can see a union knot attaching that to it. And then sliding onto the snap swivel, we got a 3-way swivel going on there. You can see it clearly. And then we've got basically two different types of hooks we're fishing. One is this big old gulp bucktail, between 2 and 3 ounces, depending on the current, because you want to just barely be able to hold bottom and let that tail do the work. Paired with, of course, there's a gulp on there underneath the hairs, and then that's what's going to get the action, that tail. So once you lose that tail, you put another gulp on. And this is the shorter one, the bucktail is, and then we got another little teaser here that hangs about 2 foot below that. And then this has got a little, something I would use for offshore. It's got a little bit of a flare there, a little bit of color, mylar. We got a circle hook underneath there, of course, attached with a uni knot, and then another colored gulp. And then you just rig those on just like so. As you can see, pretty simple. Stays on the hook pretty well. And that's what we're doing to catch these fish. So like I said, once you put this on the bottom, you just bounce it up and down, and that's the tail gets you the action there, and that's what gets these fish to bite. So let's go ahead and drop it back in the water. This feels like a decent fish. We're gonna find out. Pulling real hard. We're gonna see. Really not sure what it could be. Could be a big sea bass, could be a fluke. That's the cool thing about fishing. Oh, we got 2 again. That's why. Monsters. Did it work?
Kinda.
Oh well.
I got him. There we go.
Nice work. Hold on, let me open the bill.
Yeah, that one, definitely one of them is.
Big male right there. You see that hump on his head, which indicates he's a male. Very similar to like the peacock bass we have down in Florida where the males get the big hump. So really pretty. He looks like he's definitely gonna keep, but just gonna double check here. You never know. He's 18.
Nice, biggest one.
Beautiful, 18 inches long. They're so cool, so pretty. And look, I love their dorsal fins, and their fins are so pretty. All those patterns. Nice. All right, guys, we made the trip back from Montauk. Of course, done fishing now. And we are here in Brian's hometown of Bellport, New York. And Hurricane Henri is headed our way.
Headed right for us, guys.
Of course, we have a little makeshift fish cooler, and we brought some Smith knives with us.
Yes.
Smart.
I'd given one of my best friends the Smith's knives, and I was lucky that he let me borrow them today. We're here at the Bellport Dock. This is where I grew up. I grew up fishing right here.
Yeah. Pretty cool. It's actually a little overcast today. I'm a little chilly for a Florida girl. And everybody makes fun of me about how cold I am, but let's dive into these fish, I guess.
Yeah, let's get it done.
I'll get ready.
Yeah, enough. And it's windy because the hurricane's coming right now. This is like the beginning of it. It's gonna hit here tomorrow. You can see everybody has their, start taking their boats out already. So just gonna flay these fish up real quick. My sister yelled at us and said she didn't want those fish flayed at her house. And we had nowhere to throw them out at the house. Didn't want to just throw them in a garbage can. So right here in the Great South Bay, Bellport Village, and we're gonna flay some fish. You ready, Sizzle?
Working on it.
Working on it.
All right. Got one of the black sea bass out of the bag, and you can see we clearly just cut their throats wide open so we could bleed them. So that's how you do a lot of fish. And you guys know that I've been doing that quite a bit lately with my fish. Wish I had a hose, but I don't. I could split off the slime here, but we're just gonna make do with what we got. That's how it goes. All right, so we got the 7-inch go-to, and of course, diamond sharpener just got it nice and sharpened up, so we're all set. Of course, you just gotta keep sharpening your knives, just like anything, they get dull. This is gonna be my first ever black sea bass, right?
I'm not sure. I think you
pretty
might have done
sure.
it once before.
He's very slimy.
A couple of years ago with the Light Ocean Outfitters or whatever.
They did it.
Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah. All right, let's just dive right into this. This is a big old knothead right here. They call them up north. And I got my little makeshift fillet table. Pretty sweet, but I'm really excited to look at this meat and have it for dinner. And I know a lot of you guys too like to eat these fish whole. That's a big thing. I heard of quite a few different ways to eat them. Also keep them on the half shell. So what I think we're gonna do is, we don't really prefer whole fish. So we're just gonna go ahead and take his beautiful fillets off. Wow, this meat looks amazing. And then some of them we'll probably end up doing on the half shell, and then others we will just take the skin completely off and just have fresh, beautiful black sea bass fillets. Nice. All right, one side almost done. I just heard a big explosion out there. And Fire Island is directly across the way, by the way. And there we go, there's one side. Beautiful, looks nice and white and fresh, delicious. I'll bring this over here. Do I want to do this one on a half shell or just go ahead and skin it?
Leave it on the half shell.
Okay, so this particular fillet we'll leave on the half shell. I'll just knock that little bit of belly meat out. And then right here, of course, every fish has pin bones, we'll just knock that out too. Perfect. A little awkward. Just slightly. Something like that. There we go. Perfect. There is our delicious black sea bass fillet.
Nice, so white.
So white.
Beautiful.
We do catch them in Florida, but all the ones we catch are like teeny tiny. We haven't found any big ones.
Yeah.
So,
They said the skin is crunchy and delicious, so.
Really?
Oh, yeah, you're supposed to scale it first,
Yeah,
you
but I don't
goofball.
have a scaler.
Oh.
I guess
All
I
right,
could.
so fillet it.
Oh, so this one I'll just go ahead and fillet.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
next one I'll scale it with this.
Yes,
I don't know if that'll work. We'll try it.
we'll figure it out.
All right. So I'll go ahead and skin it
Yeah, skin it.
with my slimy hands.
Yeah.
All right, same exact thing, just like any other fish.
Boom.
Done.
All right.
Awesome. All right, so that's how you fillet my black first sea bass. Pretty sweet. Got a plastic bag, we're gonna put them in there, finish up the rest of this fish, and I got 2 more to go, and then we'll meet you guys back at the house for the cooking with Puddin portion of this video.
Thanks so much, Sizzle, for cleaning up those beautiful black sea bass under some adverse conditions down at the Bellport dock. I mentioned that's where I learned how to fish, guys. Also, my father learned how to fish right there. I found a picture of my sister's house today. Here it is. That's from like 1946 or something. He was born in 41. But nevertheless, welcome to another edition, guys, of Cooking with Puddin. I don't have the gear on today, of course. We're visiting my sister. We're on vacation, so we're taking it kind of light and lively and nice and easy today. We've already had some delicious hamburgers, so this is like course number 2. And you can see, like we mentioned before, we got the fish. I got some on the half shell and some all skinned up. And we're doing a very simple baked recipe that we found. And you can really do this for, I think, a ton of different types of fish, okay? So we're gonna start off, we're just gonna put these fish in a baking dish here. And the oven is preheated to like 400 degrees, maybe 450. I don't recall exactly. So we got this in here. And now we're just gonna combine some simple ingredients that, you know, Cooking with Puddin always likes to use. And you can see I got some B-roll of everything that is out here, okay? So we got some olive oil. Oh, I just kind of spilled that. Olive oil, salt, boom, pepper, and we got an overload of garlic. You know, when a recipe calls for some sort of food, you can put extra in there. We love garlic, so we have a ton of extra garlic in here. I'm gonna stir this up. Very simple. Sizzle, I think we need a little more olive oil in here. I think you were correct. It looks a little bit like mud. We gotta make it watery mud. And, oh, all right, here we go. All right, now we got a nice thing. All right, let's put it on. Looks very peppery too, Sizzle, by the way.
I told you. That's why I asked you.
That's
before
okay.
We did it.
It's gonna be, it's black sea bass. It's gonna look delicious. Oh, it looks good. It looks fine. It's fine. We're gonna put this right on here. We're gonna coat the fish. We're also gonna put some parsley We're gonna cook it like 15 minutes, and then we're gonna put some parsley on it, and the acid, of course. You saw the lemons, right? Look at this. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be good. Get some more over here. Nice, nice, nice. Where's that fancy thing my sister has? This. We're gonna use this. Oh, look at it, get all the nice corners. I'm not sure if this is necessary, but I thought it looked so cool. I figured I'd make sure we get it all brushed on there. Looking good, Sizzle, looking good. All right, back it up, young lady. Put it right in the oven. What's this heat up to, 450?
Yes.
400, that's like we're baking pizza in here. Ooh. Put it in the middle. 15 minutes, we'll be right back. All right, guys, been about 15 minutes. I'm gonna pull it out and check. Woo, hot, middle of summer here. You know, these people in New York don't have central air. So even though it's a little cool in Florida, it feels like 1,000,000 degrees out. All right, looking good. All right, let me give it a poke with a fork. But we're gonna put some parsley on here, make it look pretty. And then we're gonna put our acid on. And you guys know we put acid on towards the end because heat messes up acid. We got a lot of seeds in there too, Sizzle, now. So you're gonna watch out for those.
Come on. I'm gonna pluck those seeds.
Yeah. Ooh, all right. Let's give that another 5 minutes or so, and we should be all set. All right, guys, been just a couple minutes that was cooking. Oh, it looks good. It looks good.
I think it's too peppery.
Might be a little peppery, but we're gonna find out right now.
Yeah.
Does Sizzle want you to try it?
You're in my way.
It's a little hot. I'm gonna taste it.
Where's my fork?
I don't know, you can use this one. My sister's behind the camera. Thanks, Amy. As I said, we got a whole big meal planned right now.
Here come the cats.
That is one of the best fish I've ever had. A little peppery, of course, but the fish is white.
Too hot.
She's a baby. White and flaky. Look at this. Can you see that, Amy? You can see it. Look, get a little close up, Amy. You can see. You see that? Mmm. Super good. No fishy at all. Firm. I mean, I would say.
Really firm.
I would.
What, firm?
That's what she said. I would
Very
think,
lean, very mild tasting, not fishy
Not
whatsoever.
oily.
And yeah, I would not recommend using the recipe I found online because I think the ingredients were way off. They didn't call for enough olive oil, way too much pepper. But overall, it's great.
But honestly, to me, it's got a nice little pep to it with the pepper. But maybe slow down the pepper, add a little more butter, maybe a pinch of sugar. That's what I would do.
Super good. Wish we caught sea bass all the time in Florida. Amazing.
Well, that was good. We do catch some down there. We're going to catch some more. But oh, I also wanted to say that, you know, we just went out of Montauk and we caught fish. But I want to tell you kind of like where. Like, we just basically went straight like east, and you can literally see the boats, okay? You can see in the video, we're in sight of Montauk Point most of the time. We're right off Block Island by those windmills, but the windmills you can see. And some places we marked fish on the bottom, but a lot of places were just other people were fishing, okay? It wasn't hard. Get those rigs we talked about or something similar. Get out there with your gulps and just go fishing, man. You're gonna catch the fish. It wasn't hard, okay? It was easy, easy, and delicious. So we're gonna wash it down with some beers.
Did you mention that we now know the size limit?
The size limit is 15 inches. We thought it was 17 on the boat. So we could have kept some more fish, but we don't really need more fish. So we kept 3 big ones, and we're all set.
There you go.
All good.
Yeah. So it's an epic day on the water, epic fishing Montauk once again. And we have some more New York, Long Island, whatever you want to call it, videos headed your way real soon. So stay tuned until then. And until our next adventure,
Follow your dreams
and keep on catching.
Follow your dream.
There you go.
Dream.
He just corrected himself.
Nice job, Amy.